What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Secrets of Strixhaven Standard video. Today we're going to have a look at what objectively is the best deck in Standard right now, Jeskai Lessons. This deck list is a hybrid between the Is That Lesson deck list and the Jeskai control decks, basically grabbing the best of both worlds and combining them into this crazy deck that is capable of firing off a Jeskai Revelation as fast as turn 4. Welcome to Standard. Now, why I'm saying this is objectively the best deck right now is because it's kind of dominating the competitive scene at the moment. We can see right here, courtesy of Frank Carson, the metagame and win rate matrix in the last 2 weekends, regional championships for like basically all over the world, and also the Japan Spotlight. All the way at the very top with a 57.5% win rate, we see Jeskai Lessons. Now, the fun thing actually is I was looking for a Jeskai Lesson deck list, and I stumbled upon the profile of Salty Magic through the Untapped.gg Nexus, where you can see like what other players are doing. And yeah, this player was playing Jeskai Lessons all the way to #1 Mythic. So I copy-pasted this one because I think it's pretty much like close to the stock version of Jeskai Lessons. And let's play it on the MTG Arena ladder. So, like I said already, turn 4 Revelations are possible in this deck list thanks to the power of Gran, who can discount your non-creature spells as long as there are 3 or more lesson cards in your graveyard. You can also use Tablet of Discovery, which is basically like the backbone of these control decks nowadays. 3-mana artifact, and when it enters your mill card, you may play that card this turn. You can tap it for just 1 red, or you can tap it for double red. You can only spend that to cast instants and sorcery spells. So with a Gran that's activated, a Tablet of Discovery, a turn 4 Jeskai Revelation is possible, which is just so crazy to say. Now, this deck obviously uses all the powerful cards from the Lesson deck list. So you have a bunch of the really good removal cards. You got the Combustion Techniques, you got the Iros Demonstration, you got the Firebending Lesson. And that is just really going to do a good job at making it so that you are not dying by like turn 3 or turn 4. Like, you just got to hold off those like creature decks, and then eventually you can cast your expensive spells. Now, being in Lessons also gives you access to Accumulate Wisdom, probably one of the absolute best card draw spells in Standard. Get your stock up to as additional card draw. And at the top end, we have that Jeskai Revelation spell, which is basically how all of these control decks in Standard at the moment win their game. So this is a 7-mana instant. You return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. Jeskai Revelation deals 4 damage to any target. You create 2 1/1 white-1 creature tokens with prowess, draw 2 cards, and gain 4 life. So those Monk tokens are basically how we're going to end up winning games. But you also have 4 copies of the Great Hall of the Biblioplex, which is really important, not only for, you know, fixing the colors, but also as a win con. For 5 mana, you can animate it. If the land isn't a creature, it becomes a 2/4 wizard creature with whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, this creature gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. It's still a land. So that's what you got. Prowess tokens and the Great Hall of the Biblioplex. One thing that's also really exciting about this is that there's 4 copies of Price of Freedom in the sideboard. I actually think that's a really cool tech, especially against like the 4-color control decks that maybe play like 1 basic land. You could hit your opponents like Tablet of Discoveries in the mirror with Price of Freedom. It's just a very solid card, and yeah, a lesson as well, so that works with the deck list too. Now, let's dive into the gameplay. I'm actually not going to be playing this on stream. I'm just playing it for you guys because I like to keep you updated on what's going on in the Standard meta, alongside like my silly brews that you can find on this channel too. So like a healthy mixture of both worlds. I hope you guys enjoy me suffering through some control action just for you. With that being said, let's get started here. Let's look at the best deck in Standard, Jeskai Lessons. Yo, we love being on the play. Grandma. Okay, hey, Grandma. This is fine. This is pretty fine. I like it. Well, I mean, like is maybe not the right word. As you know, I'm not the biggest control fan, but we gotta figure out what's going on in Standard, you know? And sometimes you have to, like, you know, join the enemy, be able to beat them, figure out their strategy. Because this deck is getting so unbelievably popular, and there was also somebody that got #1, or is currently #1 Mythic with this deck, I believe. You know, highest win rate deck list at all the RCs like combined and all that. So, oh wow, like they're really cooking here. X into the rest. Okay, sure. Yeah, this deck is like killing it right now. This is like the real the hot stuff, I guess. So yeah, we gotta figure it out. Moment, not a whole lot going on here though. We're just hitting our land drops. That's kind of all we're doing, but eh. No crazy turns or whatever. Annex, okay. Got no counters. Sure, I'll play the Biblioplex out. Accumulate Wisdom. I mean, I'm not really having the Ah, shit, that's pretty bad, actually. If they already have this, like, NX, like, Furdock core thing established, it kind of sucks. Dude, you gotta chill out. You're doing too much. Alright. Yeah, I'm worried about this NX situation right now, but... Because I think they can just, like, sit on that for a while and, drain us. Oh damn, really? You tell me I'm not hitting my lands right now, and that's not great. Do I discard? I mean, discarding Grandma feels wrong, but also we're playing against like Golgari mid. Like they're always gonna have yeah, removal. Like their whole deck is removal, so man, I have to figure out a way to get through this. Like I do have to. The drains are really bad. We gotta start like chaining Revelations or whatever. Another Furdock core, okay. Makes sense. Yeah, maybe like a Quench would have been great for that or something. I don't think we have any way in the sideboard either to deal with Unholy Annex. I guess I could play like Price of Freedom technically if I wanted to. It's uppies. Okay. Uppies. I am definitely gonna have to remove that. So. Because it's gonna exile the Lessons out of the grave. Alright, so NX trigger. Shit. Tablet. Tablet time. And then attachments. Alright, sure. Why not? Grandma. Accumulate Wisdom. I mean, I could technically do it now, because I think I did not have a land drop yet. Sure, I'll take it now. Gotta make sure that we're okay. She's not living, though. she's not living, she's cooked. But I got a Revelation here. I could still flash one back, so... Well, I'm kind of like crazy for throwing away the Key Knight Curator there without being able to exile anything. Especially when they know we got flashback in hand. Like, that was kind of a choice. But maybe they got more. Like, maybe they have another in hand or something. You don't know. Is this a 6/6? Faster. Right. Right. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's looking like awkward as hell, you know? I wonder if I flashback first. I could still hit a land and like hit some things. But I kind of have to stop the Professor here because, or like bounce it back into their hand. I guess it would technically be better to do it on their upkeep though, right? Always, but awkward. Because I don't want to give them the ultimate, because then they drain us even faster. Like, that's just never going to happen. And they're 27 life. Oh, this is, like, really just tricky. Okay, I guess I could do Flashback Revelation. I gotta stop the Professor, so I will. Whee. Return Professor, deal 4 damage to their face, I guess. Like, I just can't have it all. Like, I need to have some, like, prowess tokens to work with right now. You don't hit planeswalkers, do you? Just creatures? Okay. Well, at least if they make a demon, we have an answer for that. The value is here, at least. The value town is here, but... Dude, it's like... We just can't breathe. We just can't breathe. Man. I guess a shock bat. Let's do it all over again. Like, there, it just doesn't really get much better for us, man. Return. Well, okay, hold on a minute. I guess I could wait, because it's at 5, so it's not like an ultimate range. Maybe I could try and just kill it? Like, okay. So they have 3 mana open right now. I could do bounce the 6/6, or like I just hit him with combustion technique, or maybe I do like I made like bounce the annex, 4 damage to the professor better, I think. 27 life though, like, dude. Alright, so, and I guess, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce that and deal 4 here. Didn't want to give them another opportunity to, like, still cast, like, sorcery speed spells or whatever, you know. That's silly, it may be, but... Probably still, like, a Hex, I imagine. Witherboom Charm. Right, right. Okay. So we're gonna go technique on this thing. I mean, I wish I had a counter for that, but we don't have that, we don't vibe like that in here. Tablet. Okay, well, I guess we got the combustion technique here, so may as well fire that off there. Okay, great. I will do another tablet, like, it's fine. I have a weird feeling that I may just be out of cards before I can close this game out. Yo. 29 life. I mean, 29 life is kinda... You know, not great. And they're, like, constantly drawing cards too, of course. I have the Biblioplexes though, and we have a lot of ramp, so we should be able to, like, cook a little bit right now. Okay, I'm definitely gonna remove that. Then we gotta go, crazy, stupid, get out of here. So, step 1. Okay, I guess I do have this as well, huh? Weird, I had Revelation. I don't have like 3, 4, 5. I have a lot of mana open. Like, I could just animate the Biblioplex if I wanted to. I do feel like bouncing that again, though. It's only the Biblioplex for now. It's like, I don't want to attack with that one and lose it. Like, I think we have to fire Revelation here. I probably have to fire off, like... do a very strategic Revelation. Ideally, they don't have any mana left, like... recast it. But also, like, if I wait to their end step again, then they're gonna get the trigger again, and that's not good either, so... It's a weird position we're in. Triumph. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. 24. This is like the last Revelation I have. Uh-oh. This is gonna have to be it somehow. I'm just like unsure if we can perform these miracles, bro. Yeah, this is once again the spot you're in, right? Like, I mean, screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and return that and deal 4 into the face. Yeah, they got mana open, but it's just like that weird spot we're just finding ourselves in constantly. How the hell do I like... Okay. Capstone. Yeah, they have enough mana open right now, but... one damage each creature your opponent controls, so that erases that. Got firebending lessons still too, so... Yo, Quench, great timing, buddy. Alright, I think it really is just... We just kind of have to win now. Good luck. Or get close to winning here, I guess. You know, man. Another Iros demonstration. Biblioplex. Play that out. We can go Iro. Deal 4. Okay. We can then go... Like, I know we have, like, fire whatever thingies left as well. But let's just do this. Deal 4 damage here. Whee! Okay. Trying to clutch it out, man. Holy shit. How many cards we got left? 19? Okay, no problem. Opponent is roping. Silly. I'm sorry, man. It's like, yeah, we're out here. Remove that. Accumulate wisdom. Yeah, tap it right, please. Thank you. Okay. Well, it's close. Just gotta figure out, can I die on the way? Like, technically, this puts me to 9. Opponent goes in with both 4 power things. I would be okay. 3, 6. I need like 8 mana for that though. 3, 6. I got like 8. They could do animate, rain. I'm alive. I think I just go full swing here because I need to win next turn. So that's all we got. 6. I mean, it was a good hit. Six demon. I think they only have 1 Maelstrom Pulse in the main, so hopefully we'll be okay throughout it. This is what, like 5 damage to that creature instead? If you kick it? Okay. Opponent's just like, if you got it, you got it. Oh wait, who? My tracker said I had no revelations left. Oh. Well. I guess I was wrong. That makes me feel a lot better though. Hey! But I think we were actually just, yeah, we were in a good spot there. Man, what a grind! Holy shit. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. So, Price of Freedom could actually be worth trying out because you hit the artifacts. And like the artifacts, once they have that like NX and Furdok core established, it's really hard because we can deal with the demons. We cannot really deal with that, but let's see, that hits a planeswalker, so that may be worth considering. I think even like more hate on green makes sense because we also stop like pulse and all that, so flash freezes. I mean, I could even see like Slagstorm as well against all the dorks and like the uppies and stuff like that. See Ral just for value TM. I don't know. I'm not convinced I need to go after the price Or like play some Price of Freedoms. I mean, I guess maybe 2 is fine. Perhaps drop some abandoned attachments. Yeah, it does speed things up, but it's not going to be about speed. It's going to be about value. You know, value. Fire magic. I mean, anywhere else. Badgers, like that type of stuff. Still be worth it. I wonder if, like, we fully drop Gran, because the opponent is, like, they're Golgari mid. Like, every piece of removal on Earth they're going to have. Maybe I go lower on 1. Quench, yeah, still want to keep that. Still want to keep that as well. Gotta make room for things, you know? Yeah, that's fine. We'll stock up. Like Wisdom. I mean, Graveyard Hate they have a lot of too. I wonder if I just kick a flashback just in case. Be a bit awkward. But uppies. I like the idea of still going in with the Walker, though, the Planeswalker. 61 special? I mean, let's just run it. Just vote. We... the best thing that can happen to us is that they do not have Annex on turn 3 or 2, I guess, if Llanowar Elves lives. I mean, ideally, Llanowar Elves does not live, but... this looks quite good, honestly. I vibe. And so it begins. Get the dress. What are you hitting? I mean, I think there's so many like good targets in here. We have a premium opening hand at the moment, so opponent. They see this hand, they concede. Like, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Remember, like, always doing that back in, like, what was I playing? Like, Pioneer or something with Thoughtseize, and sometimes you just, like, fire off Thoughtseize on 1. Your opponent would have the most correct hand ever, and you're like, yeah, it's over. Ooh, they went after Flash Freeze. That's interesting. Maybe that points towards them having the Professor, I guess? Ooh, Thoughtseize bug. I'll just start off with Biblioplex. No, that kind of gives Professor Delian, but... Burdock Court. Okay. A2. Play Grandma. I'll play Grandma. Get her going. They kept the hexes in? I guess they do. Get Grandma. Sure. Like, maybe if I can set the attack up, you know, work out. Alright, so... Professor? Yes. Sorry, buddy. I did top deck a Flash Freeze. Sorry, man. I know it sucks. Okay, let's go and find some land drops, because we're missing that right now. Ooh. I do like the idea of having a combustion technique or whatever as a backup plan. I could do, like, land combustion. Yeah, sure. Shock that. Probably just gonna have it be tapped, to be honest. Not sure if we're gonna see a firebending lesson target anytime soon. Okay. That Flash Freeze was very nice. And, no jinx, they don't have Annex yet, so... big W. Quench. Go stock up. I gotta find another land. I got a Biblioplex. Maybe I'll go... land, to be honest. Because I do need, like, we need these lands, right? Like, we need these lands. We gotta make our way over to Revelation, so... let's do that. We're control gamers now. This is our life. You gotta. Yeah, the Burdock Core is getting a little... she's getting a little cute with it. I mean, at some point, if worst case scenario, I could do these 2 next turn, but, you know, ideally, no. But I could if I needed to. Alright, closing in on Revelation here. Next turn. Burdock Core is carrying! Such a good card. I mean, yeah, I do have 2 copies of the Price of Freedom, so if it comes down to it, you destroy, like, an artifact or a land with that card, so... I think it's more in here as, like, anti-control tech. Like, if you're finding yourself in a control mirror, especially, like... or if you're playing against 4-color control, which are greedy as hell I think they only play like a single basic land or something. You can actually just like do land destruction stuff and hit their biblioplexes, like hit their tablets. And it's a lesson, so that's also a big upside for the lesson deck, I guess. Jeskai Lessons. But I'm feeling good about it. Let me have a little drink. Hope you're doing good though, viewer. It's always a bit like, alright, so we'll take it. They knew what time it was. They knew they weren't gonna get out of that. I would have still loved to play it out, but, you know, sure. Anyway, I hope you're doing good. Bit different to not have the live stream going here, but feels a little bit more intimate, I guess. Alright, plat tier 1, let's go. Close to diamond. Alright, let's get into this. Oh my goodness. What is this opening hand? We cannot be doing that. We're out here supposed to cast, like, Jeskai Revelation on turn 4, not 6 lands and a capstone. This is a little bit more reasonable, even though it lacks removal. But it's always like, if I have to mull to 5, that's so much worse. At least this we can probably get away with still. Double tablets is also nice. We're gonna keep that. Alright. I'm hoping to get a couple of wins, so I can get myself the diamond. Normally, I don't really play Magic a lot off stream, because I don't want to, you know, get like burned out or anything, but I really just wanted to try this. Yeah, I guess we'll start off with a Hallowed Fountain. Sadly, we cannot remove the land or else here, but it is what it is. So yeah, this deck is kind of like the ultimate hybrid between Lessons and Control, I guess. Like, oh, no way, it's the turtle. Wait, is that... oh, I think it's a, the Selesnya offense deck list. Interesting. Okay. Do we have any, like, board wipes in here? I don't believe so. I think it's just, like, Iroh's Demonstration. But that's, it's gonna get a little scary here. Alright. Nothing a Revelation can fix, I think. This is really tough. Like, my hand is not looking too good. And they are just popping off, yeah. Look at that turtle. That is huge. Alright, just gotta take it. Let's fire off this Abandoned Attachments here. I mean... a Biblioplex is alright, I guess. Okay, we got Gran. I could go here. Like Gran into Accumulate Wisdom, I guess. Tablet is a bit awkward right now because I have to hit something that's red. I guess it's just like Gran into Wisdom. I think this game is probably already over though, I fear, because... you know, I got no removal. I may be the only lesson player on Earth that finds 0 interaction, but... yeah, this is just not happening, dude. Want a single firebending lesson? Nah, like, I need a board wipe here. This game is over. Let me move on to sideboarding, game 2 and game 3, and that was just not it. That was just really not it. Okay, so I guess we'll go in with Flash Freeze. We'll try... Aetherize is in here. Okay, Slagstorm. Fire Magic. I guess we are supposed to play Aetherize. I mean, probably that as well. I don't think we need anything else here. Copy, target instant spell, sorcery or availability. Right. Change the target of spell or ability with a single target. Okay. Quencha. I'm not sure if I'm feeling that. Probably could cut some Abandoned Attachments, I think. We gotta make room for something, right? And we're definitely not cutting removal. I'm thinking maybe we could cut Capstone too, because we're playing against something a little bit more aggressive. Maybe cut a single Gran. Like, that does lock us out of, you know, turn 4 Revelations, I guess. But we just gotta, like, survive at the moment. So let's do that. Okay. Yeah, not the best start, I fear, but it's fine. Play first. 1 tap land, not a either. This is probably workable, I would say. Seen worse. We'll just start off with this land right here. Hold on to the Firebending Lesson for Lanor Elves. For Turtle. I think just remove that immediately. Alright. Let's get some control action going up in here. Grandma. Get her going. Get that tapped. Alright, and then hold on to stock up. Really hope we can get some wins here. Like I said, I would love to get Diamond. I'm so close. Okay, Badger Cub. That does kind of need to be dealt with. And I don't think I'll be able to, unless I want to throw Gran away here, but not really, right? Guess we'll just fire a stock up. There's one Accumulate Wisdom in there, just a tablet in there, just stock up. I do think we kind of need our tablets. I'm thinking like grabbing tablet and Accumulate Wisdom. Hoping that I can get that to be like an Ancestral Recall, I guess. Okay, we'll do that. Removal would have been nice too, but it's crickets. It's just crickets on that. What are they gonna do? Pop off? 4 mana available? Let's see. At least like tablet plus wisdom is always going to happen next turn. That's something. I was like throw Gran away so we can get it. Another like lesson into the graveyard. I don't know. Actually curious to see what this like matchup looks like. It's like favored in here. Jeskai Lessons. Celestia Offense. I don't think these decks are like seeing each other kinda. Pop Patch? That's pretty good. Gotta hit like a Slag Storm or something here. Etherize. Bushwhack even? Grandma doesn't even live! That's so tough. Okay, we got a Revelation here. Don't have white at the moment though. Stock up. Okay. I mean, I can at least cast it, so it's something. Another tablets, another Accumulate Wisdom, Flash Freeze. I don't want to keep tapping out, but I just can't find my removal. Like, it's just not it. I mean, tablet Wisdom, I guess? Again? Just really kind of need Slag Storm, man. Or Fire Magic before it's too late. Like, this board needs to go, like, before they start pumping it up with everything, Roboroids and stuff. Or like Axe Offense. Getting real close to being cooked though. Just have 3 cards. We may have to just do that and just try to like find Slag Storm. Getting way too out of hand. Okay, like that is at least Revelation. But they have 2 of those guys. They also have Kutzil, so that kind of like messes with everything. I need Slag Storm, man. Combustion Technique. Like, it's really just like, sadly, it really is just board wipe or bust. I mean, I can't believe I'm in that position, but Arrow's Demonstration at least cleans some things up. Take that then. 1 damage to each creature, so that cleans up the lands and the pop patches. That buys me some time. Is this Restoration Magic though? Looking like it. What are you thinking about, like projecting something? Oh, erode on their own forest. Alright, sure. I guess that still gives them a lot of ramp, but we've dealt with some things here, at least. It's still like 7 damage here, though. Make that more. Jeez, okay. We go to 3. I'm afraid we gotta go Revelation. Okay. So, return the Badger, deal 4 damage to Kutzil. Like, I have to do it now, right? Because Kutzil, like, I cannot cast on their turn, so... Not much to do there. Do that. Tapped. Okay. Maybe this is a recovery moment right here. I hope so. I hope so, I hope so. If I'm playing Control, at least let me win some games, you know, like... Badger. So they have like 6 mana open here. Yeah, we gotta just change some revelations, I guess. Ooh. Okay. But jump block that. Mistrise Village. I'm trying to figure out if I want to like do Revelation now. Like ideally we wait, but the thing is I do know that deck runs like Restoration Magics and all of that to protect its stuff. And I'm thinking if I remove this Badger and like bounce, I don't know, like this Badger or something, I'm probably much better off, you know? Yeah, let's do that. Like, let's just not take the risk that they, like, protect everything, you know? So... I mean, yeah, let's return this Badger, deal 4 damage here. This is probably still a Restoration Magic, but they cannot, like, fizzle both targets. Like, they can fizzle the spell, I guess, so that's good. They may protect this one or that one. We're gonna just hit it with a road. That's fine as well. Because that's always a scary thing. Like, you do want to make sure your opponent cannot, like, fizzle the spell or so heavily, like, relying on Revelation to carry us that it's like... You know what? I'll fire this off, actually. I'll hold on to this one right now. Okay. Alright. Alright. Not looking horrible here. I don't want to jinx it, though. Badger Mole Cub. Returns. Take this forest. Into last card. I wonder what they ripped. Cracks defense. Well, I have nothing, so like I just gotta tank it. I got nothing, I just got an Accumulate Wisdom here, but fortunately these like tokens can keep us alive for a bit. But I do also have to use them to like try and win the game, is the awkward part about it, so... Okay, let's think about that one. Currently taking 8. I wonder if there's a way for me to win on the way back. If I Barrage that Badger Mole, clear it away, everything goes to 6. 9. I feel like I can win on the way back. I don't know. Gotta take it. I think I can win on the way back. So should I hold on to that then? Probably. Alright, step 1. I could also actually start off with Tablet of Discovery. Maybe better. See what that brings us. Tablet into tablet into tablet. Right. I gotta think about that one. I think step 1 may just be the Badger. Ooh, is that another Revelation? Okay. Can't cast that though. Accumulate Wisdom. I mean, we could just do like Tablet into Accumulate Wisdom into win. Alright. Did not mean to BM there. I don't want to do that. So, got through that one. Now, let's see if we can make it to game 3. It's going to get a little tricky, though, because we're on the draw, so we need a really solid hand. Let's try it. To find those firebending lessons and stuff. Less RNG. Yeah, this deck is like... like, I really am just playing this to show y'all, you know, what's doing good. Like, I like to brew sometimes. I like to also, like, keep you guys updated on the meta. And this is definitely one of those decks where it's, like, keeping you updated on the meta because she is not something that I would play. I mean, I like it. However, we're on the draw. Like I said, we need some interaction. We need some interaction. So, see, that is much better. Keep that. I'm wondering if I greed out and pick a land here. I do. This is a 23 land deck, I guess, because there's a lot of tablets and stuff. I think I'm going to take the gamble on this. Hopefully it doesn't backfire on me, but if I could, like, end in the stock up and then, like, refuel my hand, it would be pretty sweet, so. Alright. Classic Lessons shenanigans going on over here. Let's remove that Llanowar Elves. And then... whatever else you got, opponent. Whatever else you got. I'm feeling a little bit more ready, you know? A little bit more prepared or whatever. A single pop etch into Turtle. Okay. So, a combustion technique over here. I really need to look up how many restoration magics do they run in that. I believe it's like 3 or something. Selesnya. It's not Selesnya Gearhulk. It's like a Roboroid? Is that what we're calling it now? Because a Roboroid used to also be the old version. They play like 3 Snakeskin Vills. Yikes. You see, that's like the issue. Didn't mean to rope my opponent there, obviously, but it's like, you do gotta know. Okay. Wait a minute. Rest in peace? That's kinda awkward. For sure. It's kind of awkward. Do we have any ways of dealing with that? Not really, I believe. Okay, that's a flush freeze. That's pretty decent. I'm actually gonna just like remove this now and hold on to flush freeze. Okay. Well, a lot of the powerful like lesson stuff is turned off. I could still hit that with combustion technique. It's a bit of a weird spot to be in because I also want to stock up, so that almost makes me want to flash freeze that. But I think because this is in range of the like nerfed technique, we still want to take that. You gotta be patient, you know. Okay, sweet, we hit a land. That's good. And then maybe either we get like a good flash freeze target here, or just a regular Llanowar Elves. I'm not too bothered by that. I'm trying to hit, like, powerful cards. Okay, we'll pay 2 for that. We'll go stock up. What are we looking for? Tablet? Maybe you go, like, tablet. Sure. Tablet of Discovery. What a card. Like, would have never, expected that. Okay, Basingse could be a bit tricky because that is pretty good against us. Okay. Biblioplex is nice at least. Tablet. Right. Well, I have to use it now, so play the card this turn. I mean, we just set that back, I guess. Could also set back the Llanowar Elves. But I'm just gonna go after the planes right here. Or I don't know if they want to spend their turn, you know, doing the bossing sale over again. I guess it's all right. I gotta get to these revelations. Like, we gotta stabilize. And I found the land anyway, so like going after the Llanowar Elves would have been a little silly. This Basingse, man, I'm sweating. Scary stuff happening, scary stuff. Start off with... okay, why are we tapping the Biblioplex? I'm not feeling that one. No. Auto tapper, chill out for a second, okay? Chill out. Okay, well, you know, it is what it is. Could maybe get to like a Biblioplex like animate soon. At least puts a blocker in play. But we're not in a clear yet. Okay, they're paying 2 there. Are they just trying to like go Basing Say again and then attack me? I think that would be pretty reasonable. Because I can block and shock. Block and shock. Okay, let's see. Everything? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and... wait a minute. Does that tap itself? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5 to animate that. Okay, okay. Kinda weird. I always forget, like, this is 5 to activate. I'm used to ones being 4. Man, do I just take it and, like, do that? It's just like... I guess that's what I do. I can barely get out of here. Oh, no! I mean, what can you do when you can't find any... I mean, like, we had some card draw, of course, but we're just running out. We found 1 stock up. Doesn't win games, I fear. Wait, it's not over yet. But, Say is just one hell of a card, you know what I mean? Gotta go Firebending Lesson then. Get rid of the planes. And at least with them having Rip in play, like their Prax Offense can be like used again, so that's something. But yeah, they still get the value out of it, I guess. Dude, I need to Rip a Revelation so bad, or like card draw, anything. Oh shit. Going in with the Forest alone. Dude! I don't know if I can take it. Like, go to 1. I think I got no choice. I think I have to just put that in front, sadly. Okay, well, let's see what this does for us. Yeah, I guess so, man. I guess so. I need Revelation. We're gonna get just... Yeah, I guess there's still a chance. I don't know. Right. Right. Well, you know, not what we're looking for. Damn. This is just Biblioplex in front of something again. Would have been a lot better if that was us stop backing like stock up or something, you know? That would have been a lot nicer. Over till it's over. Right? Alright, animate the Biblioplex. Lock the 4-power forest, and that's all we got. Alive at 1, RNG, please. We have to get Revelation. Like, we have to get it now. Okay, that's a land, GG. Well, I mean, I think we played that the best we could. Like, the Rip really, like, made it so we couldn't fire off any Ancestral Recalls or whatever, but GG's. We're out of here.